¿Cómo estás? Soy Nala. Hey guys. Buenos dias. Okay. Hi. I'm Nala. If you don't know me, welcome to my channel. Nali. Hi guys. So today, you guys, I am gonna be talking about another story time. And today, a couple days ago, Miss Nala, she had a little racist encounter. And, I would love to educate you guys on what happened. So, I'm at work. I work in Jewel O'Reilly. You don't understand, you feel me? Okay, now, so, I'm at work at the jewelry counter. And there's this couple. And I see this couple. And it's like my spirit saw this couple before they did. Like, my body started feeling automatically weird. It was like an energy shift, like a negative energy shift. And I saw these, like, I felt it. I felt these people, and it was so strong and negative. Like, I had to turn around and see what was going on. And it's this couple. And these couples, they have on these shirts. And it's like, if you don't like it here, you can leave. I'll help you pack, with the American flag on both sides of the shirt. And they automatically, I could feel their eyesight, their eye contact, like lasering down through my brain. Like, I could feel them staring at me. And we make eye contact. I'm just looking at them while I was pricing merchandise for the store with the little pricing gun. And she gives me this it's the lady and the man, married couple. She gives me this mostest look, and I'm looking at her, and I could automatically feel like they looking at me like disgust. Like, they look at me, to my black people, you know how, like, when they look at you, like, they surprised that you still free. It was that type of look. And they was looking at me in disgust. Like, my body started, like, shaking up a little bit, because I'm just like, ooh, like, ooh, I'm like, ooh. So, I just look at her, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and it felt like a good 10 seconds they're just looking at me. And she finally puts her head down, like she was scared or something. And I'm like, why do racist people, why do they always, especially when other people are, like, around, they always act scared when they are the problem? Like, they'll start something, and then they'll victimize themselves and act like, oh no, the person of color. Like, bro. So they just act oblivious to what they're doing. But you're trying to get me locked up, and honey, I'm here on my back, honey. I am free, baby. So anyways, yeah, so I just continue. I try to ignore that, but my spirit is like, I still feel the energy in my spirit. So I'm still pricing merchandise. I say about 2 minutes later, they come over to check out. Didn't get any jewelry, by the way. They could have went to self-checkout. They could have went to the other checkouts with the other people. They could have went to customer service to check out. I'm in a jewelry department. Like, what? Like, why are you even over here? Like, and it's just like, if you're that racist, and if you don't like people of color and black people and immigrants, why would you approach one? Why would you surround yourself with one? Again, obsession and jealousy. Anyways, so, I'm still pricing stuff, and I'm just like, hi, can I help you? And then she looked at me. Y'all, she looked at me. It was like she wanted, like, it's like her eyeballs were trying to throw fire on my body, or like shoot bullets throughout my body. Like, she gave me the most evil stare, and her husband just gave me this disgusted look. And she was like, yeah, you're gonna have to check us out, because it looks like you're not doing anything. Since you're not doing nothing. And in my head, I'm like, in my head, y'all, I had my, bro. I put the press gun down, and I just looked at her. And you guys, when I looked at her and when I looked at the couple, y'all, see how my blood started to boil. I'm like, yo. I'm just looking at them. I'm looking at her, dead in her face now, and the couple. They're all just pinning down on me. It's like their spirits and themselves. They was trying to physically gang up on me, because there's the counter. I'm behind the counter, and then they're across, trying to, where people look at the jewelry. So the counter is the only thing that's keeping us in between. And I'm looking at her like, I'm smiling. I'm all happy. I'm like, and she's like, imagine your most evil, scariest stare. And honey, trust me, they weren't that pretty to look at. So my eyes, let me stop. I'm just playing. So, again, it's like, why is it always the most racist people with the most messed up skin? Like pimples on their face. Like, bro, worry about your own skin. Anyways, so I'm still looking at her, and it's like I could feel my spirit I felt my spirit trying to like fight. Like I felt tension. Like I felt our spirits were trying to align. Like the spiritual realm or something. Like bro. And in my body, something's telling me, Nala. No, Nala. Y'all. Oh. And she gave me this evil little smirk. And her eyes, you guys, were like darker than dark black red. Like her eyes, her and her husband's eyes, bro. So I'm just looking at her, because I'm just like, listen, I used to go to predominantly white schools all my life. So I know a racist person when I I can feel it. I've been around it. I've been made fun of. I've been bullied. This little thing that they got going on, you ain't finna intimidate me, honey. You is not finna intimidate me. And she's just looking at me. I'm like, okay, I'll check you guys out. So then she's looking at me. I'm waiting for her to put her items on the thing so I can scan them. She don't want to pick up her items. So I'm just looking down. She's just looking at me like, she's looking at me and then the cart. And I'm like, you could put them up here. You could put them on the counter so I can scan them. She's just looking at me like, I'm like, bro, you want to look at me? Like, I love looking at myself too. Like, what's up? And then she was just looking at my hair, my locks. And she was just looking at them. And then she whispered something to her husband. And y'all, I'm over here, like, I'm playing it cool and happy and sweet. But in my mental, in my head, in my brain, I'm just like, girl, you so happy I'm in the uniform. You so happy I'm in uniform right now. Like, you is so happy. You should be so happy I'm not at work. Cause anyways, so then her husband finally picks up the items, put them on the thing. And like, she's looking at me up and down. Her husband looking at me up and down. But like with disgust, I'm scanning their items, And like every single time I touch her items, right? It's like she's shaking up, like she's backing up, acting like I'm finna punch her or something. Like I'm picking up, like, let's say this is the item. This is the counter, right? She puts the husband puts the item right here, right? And every single time I pick it up, right, to scan it, she backs away from the counter like I'm finna punch her or something. And I can tell my coworkers just looking around laughing like, what is wrong with her? Like, and boy, I'm looking at her like, you done mess with the wrong one. Listen, God do not play about me. So, I'm done scanning her items, and then she's still looking at me, bro. Like, pull out your wallet and pay already. Like, she's still looking at me. And it's like she was trying to intimidate me and scare my spirit, and like, and then she tried to touch me, like with my hand, like, and I'm like, because I know you trying to transfer that demonic energy or whatever you got onto me, and it ain't happening, okay? No, nada. So, her husband finally pays for it, and then she was like, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from here." And she was like, "Oh, really? That's odd." And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Your ancestors brought me here." She was like, and I could tell she wanted me to call me something. And I wish she did, because if she would have called me that word. Anyways, I give them the receipt, right? They snatch out my hand. I'm like, bro. And so they're done paying. I back up their stuff. You know, I'm waiting for them to put the bags in the cart or whatever. And they're still looking at me. It's been like over 15 minutes. They're still just looking at me. And I still stood my ground. I didn't walk somewhere else. I just ignored them. I'm smiling. I'm just going back to pricing my merchandise. And then, y'all, my blood, boy. Y'all. They still looking at me. And then that's when my manager came over. And that's when they left. And I'm just like, And then I tell her what happened. And everybody, all my coworkers came over. And we was just laughing about it. Like, y'all, I'm so unserious. You don't give those type of people the time of day. They're just looking for problems. Let me tell you something about racism that I always realize. Like, for once, if you really dislike a race, you want to talk about it. You want to dress like it. You want to talk like them. So you want to dress like them. You want to talk like them. You want to watch sports. Like, you want to listen. All it is jealousy and obsession. And it's all about control. It's all about control. I am a part of the original people. You see the skin? Like, no. And then after, me and my coworkers got done laughing, I went to the bathroom and then I prayed for them because they needed it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And it's crazy because, you guys, guess what? I go back. I work the next day, right? I see that same lady. And it's just a lady. Just a lady. She had on hoop earrings just like these. And she had her hair locked up. And when she saw me, I'm telling y'all, I wish if I was not at work and I was, because I'm not allowed to be on my phone at work, you guys, I wish I could have got, like, God forbid, I could have took a picture of her or something. Y'all, she had on these same hoop earrings. She took the time out of her day to find the same hoop earrings and the same, not the same locks, but, like, she locked her own hair up because, it's fine, thin hair. And I'm just like, and when she looked at me and she walked past, she rolled her eyes at me. And I'm seeing what she got on and what she's wearing. And I just started laughing. Because it's like I said, it's jealousy. It's obsession. That's it. To all my people of color, it's very dangerous. Especially in America, racism, how do I say this? It's hard to ignore, especially, like, as a person of color, you're constantly attacked every day. already judged without even doing anything. As soon as you walk into a room, people already don't like you because of the color of your skin. But like, the biggest thing I do to control it is realize, like, one day I'm gonna be at peace. I'm gonna be in paradise. And that's on that same day, that person who made those racist comments about me and jokes about me, they're gonna be suffering. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If somebody can have that much full of hatred for a race, imagine how they feel about themselves. That's it. It's like a little reverse psychology. Yeah. Does it make my blood boil to this day? Yes. Do I want to? Yes. But I'm just so confident in my God. I just like, all right, he gonna handle it for me. That's it. Mwah. I love you guys, and yeah, until next time. Bye-bye. Mwah.
I wanna all night.